Happy day for everyone. I am Suresh Kumar from Hindustan College of Engineering Technology, Department of ECE. And today we are going to see about another topic in the subject consumer electronics, which is microphone basics. Hope everyone seen at least one microphone in their lifetime in any one form. You can see there are multiple types of microphones available. Few of them are compact, yes, and few of them are little bit bigger, yes, and few of them are very big and heavy. So they have their independent purposes. Each microphone can be used in different purposes. For example, this kind of microphones can be used in concerts for speakers, and this can be used for speakers in auditorium, and this can be used for home based gaming or recording videos, and this kind of things are used in studio based recordings. So they have their own uses. Before going further, let's see what's microphone. Microphone is a transducer, as we already seen. What it does is it simply does opposite of a loudspeaker. So that whenever I give electrical impulses, it produces sound in case of loudspeaker. But whereas in microphone, whenever I speak, that physical energy is converted into electrical impulses. Okay, so this kind of thing is called a microphone. Here in microphone, what thing moves is a diaphragm. A diaphragm moves front and back so that it produces some electrical impulses when it moves a coil inside a magnet. Here are the characteristics of a microphone. In this, very important characteristics are these two: sensitivity and frequency response are the very important characteristics, and the remaining calibration chart, directional characteristics, dynamic range, equivalent volume, capacitance are little bit important for us. And whereas the remaining, these blue color characteristics are only used in industries. We are not able to check this change. So it consists of polarization and voltage, leakage resistance, stability, the effect of temperature, effect of ambient pressure, effect of humidity, effect of magnetic field, and electromagnetic compatibility. So these things should be taken care by the manufacturers, not by the users. Whereas users can choose from these characteristics. And particularly we have to be very important about sensitivity and frequency response. Let's see about the sensitivity. Generally, a microphone sensitivity is measured the ability of converting the acoustic pressure into electrical voltages. That means how much sound can be reproduced as electrical signal successfully. Okay. So what the advantage is that the preamplification is less required when sensitivity is higher. That's the good advantage. Okay. Here we can see the formula. The sensitivity in decibels voltage can be determined as 20 into log base 10 of sensitivity in millivolt per PA divided by output. Okay, this is the general equation for sensitivity in decibel. Then comes the frequency response. The frequency response curve is plotted between the frequency and time, and depending what frequency, the particular amplitude is available. That's the frequency response. So for some frequencies the mic may be respond good, but for some frequencies the mic may not give proper output. That means the decibels. Okay. So you have to choose a proper microphone for a proper. For example, drums. Drums will bring out very low frequencies. Okay. Whereas a guitar will produce medium frequencies. Okay. Whereas our vocal will also produce medium frequencies. So depending on the musical instrument, we have to choose a microphone. So like we have seen woofers, tweeters and swackers. In loudspeaker, we also have different frequency based microphones available. So there are a few types of transducers for microphone. The first one is a moving coil, not dynamic microphone. So here you can see this animation. There will be a moving coil moving inside electromagnet. Sorry, it's a permanent magnet which moves front and back, due to which the coil cuts the magnetic field, which produces electricity. You can see the polarity changes when the direction of the diaphragm changes. Okay, so this produces electrical impulses. It has few advantages. It's durable, no power supply needed. It's a good microphone and little expensive, but we have a very low output level, so we have to boost it a lot. And the main thing is that it's equivalent to loudspeaker, so most probably what are the properties of loudspeaker will be applicable for this microphone also. That's the greater advantage. Next we have condenser microphone. Hope people know the capacitance effect. Whenever the dielectric medium between two plates changes, the distance changes between the two plates, there will be a change in electricity that I has taken to here. You can see, but here we need a voltage to be given here. Okay, this diaphragm moves the capacitance slides and produces the output, and it's very delicate and can be damaged because it should be the very slight materials made up of carbon. We have to be keep it very carefully, and this output is very maximum here. That's the advantage of condenser. So there another type called ribbon transducer is there. It's a highly dedicated, so very easily damageable thing, and also it should not be kept inside a humid environment like rain and very cooler places. This won't work. This ribbon is very sensitive. Okay, so whenever a person speaks, it starts moving front and back, which produces electrical impulses based on the direction of the diaphragm moving, and it also doesn't require any power supply. Okay, and its output is very good, and centrifuge is very good, but it's also expensive. So thank you. We see you in the next video.